So we are here at Munky King on Melrose with Sucklord himself for the Sucklord 600 show. Actually, Sucklord show?
The Sucklord.
The-
This is the Sucklord.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Everybody, that's the Sucklord, just so you know. So tell us a little bit about the show and how's it been setting it up and everything.
Well, I made this vinyl toy, last year, and, it didn't sell out. So I'm constantly trying to find new ways to keep people talking about it so they buy it and I can pay the bill. And, the next idea was just to do one of these sort of group jerk-off shows, which everybody does now, and it's stupid, and people are sick of it, but, why should I be any different, really? It's like, I'm stupid, and I suck, too, so why shouldn't I have a whack show? And I just used it as an opportunity to interact with other artists that I either liked or wanted to, ingratiate myself to in some capacity. And so I just reached out and tried to get people that I thought were interesting, and I try to be as different as I could. What I think is a little different about this show is that we incorporated a packaging element, which I don't think I've seen before, and that gave people an opportunity to flex on the graphics and put a lot of their promotional shit on it. And I thought that was kind of an interesting twist, because I'm real big in the classic Star Wars blister packaging, so and a lot of people kind of ran with that. And, used it as a place to put their logo and whatever. A lot of people, I also noticed, went on these sort of perverse tangents, and, and there's a lot of a fuck you element to some of these things, which I guess I encouraged, which is good, because it means people understand my work. So that's about it. And, people can buy them, and, and I wanted to represent in L.A., because, New York has got a big scene and everything, but if you're interested in dominating, as, any artist worth anything is,
Obviously.
you got to be bi-coastal. So I figured I've been building with, Patrick and the Munky King people for a while, and, when his resolve had finally weakened and he invited me to do something here, I jumped at the chance, and here it is. And what a pain in the ass it's been, but love the people out here and the tacos.
So what do we have to look forward to next from Sucklord?
For me personally?
Yes.
Probably a couple of more remixes of this stupid figure that I do. I mean, you see I have here, this is the latest attempt to sell the same thing over again, is I did this new...
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's like basically what I've been doing is taking the original figure and then repainting it or hacking into it in some way and making it into a different character, and then jacking the price up and making it real limited. Like, this is the Chinatown Warrior. This is like it's basically just a Boba Fett guy with a rice farmer hat on. It's like I have this big Chinatown thing as part of the Suck mythology, and just time, because Munky King has that sort of Chinatown Chinese vibe. I figured this would be a good character to represent here. So I did him in this platform. There's going to be more of these until all 1,000 of those things are gone, and we're more than halfway there. So
how many of that style are there?
Of this particular figure, 25.
And how much could somebody find that for?
It's $75, and you can only buy it here at Munky King. Yeah. There's two more exclusives. This is the Chinatown Warrior. It's done up in the classic bootleg style. I think this is like the 26th or 27th figure in this series, and we used, because I'm always constantly trying to do something different with this idea, so I used this fancy gold paper, to give it its own, just to make it look a little different.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah, I think I made 50 of these, and it's $38, and he comes with his little backstory about how Chinatown is becoming gentrified, and he has to keep like all the guaylos out and everything. And then the final installment in this exclusive offering is the Chinatown Warrior Suck Peg, and I put him in this little takeout container. I know it's kind of cliche, and some Chinese people might get offended that some Lofan was, riffing on their stuff and making it real kitschy by putting this stupid kung fu hat on it, but part of the joke is that it's like funny that every time a white person does a Chinese thing, they always put this stupid hat on it. So why should I be more politically correct? So I didn't bother. It's kind of a kitschy joke. And anyway, here he is, the Suck Peg.
Yes, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think I made 40 of these, and they're $30, and they come in this little custom container. So, and those are what I made for this. And then we're also working on a movie called Toilers of Chinatown. I've been doing this original villain network thing where we put these really low-budget New York kind of supervillain gangster movies together.
That's awesome.
And the next series is called on that channel is called Toilers of Chinatown, and it's about the war between Sucklord and Vector. You've seen Vector in some of my other commercials, you know, purple-faced cockroach fuck, and he better not show his face around here. But and it's about those two guys sort of fighting for who controls the bootlegging rackets in Chinatown, and it's going to be probably a 15-episode kind of viral video thing, and it's going to take place in all these venues that these shows have been happening.
Oh, nice. And where could we find that?
It's at originalvillains.com, but that's probably going to start coming out in January. That's pretty much where we're at right now with the whole Suck hustle, you know.
The whole Suck empire?
Yeah, you know, once this whole thing is over, probably going to do a New York version of this, because, am I talking too much?
No.
Oh, I feel like such an asshole just talking about what I'm doing, like as if anyone really cares. But it's like, but if you do, this went pretty good, I think, and once it started rolling, I started getting more people coming at me in my face saying, I want to do one too. And some of them were quality people that I just overlooked for whatever reason, so maybe do a new version of this in New York City. There's a new venue going to be opening up, and I'm going to try that.
Do you have a favorite out of all these?
I have a handful of favorites. These are the noteworthy ones, I think. This one is interesting because it's by Jeremy. This is Jeremy Bulloch did this. Now, he didn't actually make this. He just autographed it. If you don't know who Jeremy Bulloch is, he's the actor that played Boba Fett in The Empire Strikes Back. There he is. This is what he looks like today, wearing the armor, and he signed the card and the figure. And I just wanted to have him involved because I wanted to connect with that, you know, primordial Star Wars world, which this whole thing came from. Kaiju Big Battle did something really cool. This one is also dope because this guy, Wade Lagos, I didn't really know who he was. He was in the Vader Project. He did that Statue of Liberty thing. And he actually had this metal output thing done. And it's it's really fresh. And yeah, it's amazing. Amanda Vizel, of course, that was amazing. You know, I had to embarrass myself to get her to do that one, but it was worth it. I think that thing is hilarious. This is another one by I can never say this guy's names. Ilinena. He's a Japanese kid. Data Dub, you know, Fig Lab, Don put me on with a bunch of these Japanese guys, and he recruited this person, and he made this impeccable reimagining of the original Kenner Darth Vader. And I think I'm going to keep working with this guy and do a series of 12 in this style. Koji Harmon did this classic Micronaut one, which maybe to some people might seem very minimal, but I'm really into Micronauts, and he nailed the whole look. And of course, Kid Robot, you know, they did a custom dunny, and they actually made this unique micro print of one of their fabrics to put on this thing. The guy Mays, who does all their apparel, did this one, and that's a score to have an official Kid Robot one-of-one custom dunny in my show. So, you know, eat a dick, haters. Gargamel did two really amazing ones. This one is great. I particularly like the Soundwave one just because he just did that Transformers steez, and I think that one's pretty awesome. I mean, I feel bad singling out certain ones, but Sarah Jo did this great Suck Chef. I think that's hilarious. She did the little plush letters, which is really cool. The Suck Knight is really great. I just love that really sort of cartoony look. And, you know, there's a He-Man one by Triclops, which is pretty cool. It's funny that He-Man should be cool, you know, but that's how it is. And that's really, I mean, I could go on, but I don't want to, you know, look like, you know, I'm too interested in myself. But thanks for caring.
Of course we care. Thanks for having a show that we could come out and check. I feel like I'm being interviewed now. This is weird.
Go ahead. Say what you got to say.
You're an asshole?
You're an asshole for buying this. Oh, there's one. Look at this. I want to point out one more thing now we're on that topic, because, you know, that's my slogan. This is my friend Simeon Littman did this. He's actually the guy that put together that Christie's auction in June, and there's going to be another one, and that's a real hot venue to watch for up-and-coming toy shit. It says here, you're an asshole for buying this in Latin on the back.
Nice.
So that, to me, really gets the genius prize. That's it.
So
I'm done if you're done.
So the Sucklord Show, you can be an asshole in many languages. Thanks for taking the time to take a toy break with us.
Thanks for coming down, Toy Break.
And don't forget Suckadelic.com. You can check out all of his shit.
Douche.